Hello, lovely souls, and welcome back to Free Your Soul Tarot. Really compelled. I woke up early this morning, was really compelled to do a 1010 portal reading for the Soulmate Collective. The energies right now are super hard right now. I'm finding them extremely healing, nurturing, teaching me how to look at my wounds, but in a very beautiful way where I don't feel as pressured to figure these wounds out completely right now. All I'm being expected to do in these energies is really just understand my part in them, and understanding how I'm triggered, and then focusing on things that make me happy so that I can deal through the triggers. My eyes were drawn to this beautiful heart that I was given by a very wonderful friend. So definitely this is going to be a Soulmate collective reading. I tend to get drawn to it when I want to do a soulmate reading usually. All right, so without further ado, as I shuffle the deck, just a reminder, first cut even before I shuffled the death card. Okay, so just a quick reminder, this is a general message. This is not a one-to-one reading. This message is for anyone who finds it. This is a 1010 specific reading, but when you find it, if the message resonates, it's yours. Tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get started. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. You might be hearing some beeping in the background, but the good thing is it's done before the message comes through, and right before the shuffle, I have the Six of Pentacles. So definitely Libra season, balance. This is equal give and take in the upright. Equal give and take of Pentacles, time, energy, love. All right, Spirit. So what are the messages that we want to give that need to come through for the Soulmate Collective, this 1010 portal? Okay, lots and lots of messages. You guys have to see how many cards flew out here. Oh wow, okay. The Emperor, the World, the Four of Wands. So it really came out in this order. Then we had the Three of Swords. Let's try and find a nice way to put this out for you guys so you guys can see. Four of Wands, the World, the Emperor, the Three of Swords. I'm gonna move this away so you guys have more room. Three of Swords, the Strength, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. All right, also the Magician. So holy major arcana, you guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas that flew out of the deck. And if there's anybody on a twin flame journey, you know that this is very tough energies right now. And I think that the first card to fall out being the Four of Wands, being the 1111 card, twin flames are being challenged at the moment. And I think the world is just very clearly a cycle is ending and a new cycle is beginning, and I think it has to do with this Emperor energy and Three of Swords. So Emperor energy is supposed to be a balanced energy, a confident energy, but when the Emperor energy comes out after the World, some changes are happening right now, and these changes are coming with a bit of heartache. So I think it takes a lot of painful sort of realizations for an emperor to change. Like, have you seen an emperor? He sits on his throne. He doesn't give a shit about anybody and what they're thinking. He is self-confident, but he can be very not cooperative and collaborative. So I think heartache is part of the lessons that we are learning through the 1010 portal. As the world it starts a new cycle, which is the 21 card, and then we go back to the Fool. As the world starts a new cycle, this is powerful energy, you guys. Ending cycles is not something that we do, it's something that universe brings forward for us. So as the world is ending, this Emperor behavior is going to change, but it's going to come with a lot of freaking heartache, and it's going to take a whole ton of strength and the truth. I wish I could say, you know what, family, I think reunion's around the corner. I don't believe right now we're in those energies yet. I still think Spirit is telling us stay strong. I still think Spirit is also probably giving advice to the person. If this is your DM, if this is your Divine Masculine going through, or if you're the Divine Masculine going through these changes, you know it's going to be tough, and it's going to take a whole lot of strength. My eye is really being drawn to this beautiful heart here and this lamb. And the fact that there's a lamb here talks about vulnerability. I think the Three of Swords is going to show people just exactly where they are vulnerable. Because you can hide behind this facade of being just this mighty lion, but all of us have a little lamb in us as well. And my eyes are being drawn to that heart. So a lot of heart, a lot of knowledge and truth. This woman, like, you do not mess with her. She has her katana here. She's sitting on a perch. She knows exactly what's happening. She has full view of the entire land around her, and she's not afraid to communicate it. She will cut through if she has to. Her emotions are locked away though. So we need to balance it out, because I think with all of this heartache that is coming through here, like, this person's heart is ripped to shreds. And with all this heartache coming here, you're going to need a whole ton of strength. You're going to need to face and embrace your vulnerability, and you're going to need to discern your truth. You need to know your truth, because otherwise you're going to end up in this defensive, stupid space. I find this the most ridiculous space. This fence can cover nothing. This fence can, keep nobody out. It's just creating barriers where there don't need to be any. And then finally, with any portal, I think Spirit is here with you. Like, this magician is sitting in that, cross-leg position. They are one with Spirit. They're one with Source. They have the sun behind them. And it is just pouring out from them back into like their wish fulfillment. Like, I think of this as the vortex that you see around the star card in this deck. So really, you are working towards your manifestation. You will bring it true. It will come true. Now, it may not always come true in exactly the same way as you manifested, but if you manifest with true intent, the universe will bring you exactly what it knows you need. All right, you guys, this is gorgeous energy. Hard energy though. Nobody wants to go through a Three of Swords energy ever, right? But I think on the other side of the Three of Swords is usually where you start to see true manifestation of what somebody needs, true manifestation of vulnerability, so that you can move towards that Four of Wands energy, which is which is what I think. Oh, beautiful. As I cut the deck for the verification deck, two knights, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. I'm not sure if let's clarify more, but there could be two energies also that are in your world. Two energies like career and romance, or two people interested in you. Definitely Knight of Cups is a romantic energy, though it is a solid offer of love usually that comes on in. All right, I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords. So Spirit, please clarify the Three of Swords for our Soulmate Collective for this 10/10 portal. Okay. The bottom is Temperance. Okay. At the bottom is Temperance, and I just want to let you guys know that is like angel level healing. That is the card of healing on a level that, Four of Swords is definitely that, take a rest, go ground yourself. This is like the divine's got your back. You have angel protection, angel level healing around you. So the Three of Swords, don't be afraid of those energies. You have the strength to deal with whatever you are feeling. Okay. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands, which is internal conflict, the Wheel of Fortune, which is Like it or not, destiny is about to take a turn, and the strength card. So again, strength, strength, strength. You are going to need some strength. Whoever you are facing this Three of Swords energy, you are going to need strength. Spirit has come back with a double message. So usually I tend to pay attention. The wheel is turning. Like it or not, change is going to happen. It's divinely guided. It's destiny. You are closing out cycles with the World card. You are closing out cycles of stubborn behavior. You're closing out cycles of internal conflict. And the more you fight this change with the Wheel of Fortune, the more you are going to end up in Three of Swords agony instead of just embracing this change and heading into the Magician. So Spirit is pretty like self-explanatory on this energy, if you ask me, you guys. I will clarify the Nine of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Wands. Those are just some funky energies that are not like self-explanatory to me. Like other than that, it makes sense, you know? All right. Bottom of the deck. Sorry for laughing. Four of Wands. Repeating messages. Repeating messages. I love Spirit. Okay. So what clarified the Nine of Wands? The Eight of Cups and the Chariot. Okay, you guys. Eight of Cups is walking away from this Emperor behavior, walking away from what does not suit you, walking away from these internal conflicts, and then fast action towards what you want. Magicians know how to manifest. Magicians manifest as soon as they want something. They know exactly how to manifest. They can manipulate the energies in the way. I wouldn't even call it manipulate. I think they guide the energies in a way that actually would benefit them. And I think that you need to take this lesson with you as well. Spirit is very clear. If you stay in the Three of Swords, if you stay in that stubbornness that you have, in that internal conflict, you are going to hurt yourself eventually. This is going to cause you a lot more pain than it needs to. Also, don't put up shitty walls. Walk away from these stupid behaviors. Walk away from situations, places, things that do not fulfill you, and travel towards your hope. There are a few ways of reading this card. Some people read this card as no movement in the upright and movement in upside down. I am getting movement in the upright here. I feel like this is the Emperor sitting on his throne. My eye is really, really drawn to that top turning. It's like a little top. And it's turning. For me, it's turning. It's turning just as the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's turning just as the world is turning, ending on cycles. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is once you walk away from that, you end up in like spiritual union. You end up in union on a level that you didn't even know. Stability, foundation. This is the card that you get when you finally done the work and two people come together. My eyes are being drawn by how both sides need to be firm, steady, strong to hold this up. You can't hold it up if you've done the work and they haven't done the work, or they've done the work and you're still working through it. Communication, partnership will get you there, you know? Like it's as simple as it gets. Okay, you guys, I'm going to clarify one last card, which is the Magician. I'm trying to get these videos under 20 minutes. But I mean, it's the 1010 portal. I want advice from Spirit. I'm sure everybody else also wants this advice. And if you don't, just leave me a comment. Let me know. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Okay, what are the chances of that? Because you guys saw me shuffling like crazy here. Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. The Magician is, okay, you guys, the Magician is clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior energy. But this guy's standing still. He's wounded. He's completely like knocked apart, but he's still standing here. Now, the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Wands, there's two Nine of Wands, except I feel like the rendition on this Nine of Wands versus this one, very different. This one's energy really made me feel like standing behind a broken wall and not really being sure of what's going on. This one makes me feel like this is a wounded warrior. Wounded warrior is manifesting because wounded warrior is remembering the cup he did not take. He was so focused on these three cups instead of taking the cup that the divine offered him. Very clearly, you can see this person is so focused on these three cups on the bottom instead of watching the one cup being handed to him that is a larger cup, a better cup. I'm just going to call it a shinier cup that the divine offered him. Not taken, card not taken, cup not taken. Because ultimately That's what the 10 of Cups is for that person. So you are manifesting, you or your person is manifesting a 10 of Cups, a happy ever after, rainbow skies. I call this my generational healing card because you can see the family here. I always think of this as my generational healing card. This is a card of healing across the board. So please do the work. I think the message that's coming through for me more and more so is that you need a strong foundation. Both sides of this Four of Wands needs to be healed, needs to be fulfilled. I just cut the deck again, and right at the bottom is the 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. I find this person's energy a little closed off. Not gonna lie, I know it's a wish fulfillment, but I really always get the note that this is like I am not giving anybody anything. And I also get the sense of wish fulfillment. This is independence as well. So you can definitely read that as independence. There's a lot of smiling though on this person's face. But I do feel like he's like, don't come close to me. Okay, you guys, heading into some advice. I thought I'd do a few advice cards for us with the oracles. So this is the daily Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. Spirit, can we have some advice for the Soulmate Collective on this 1010 portal? Sorry, that was a weird little yell, but one of my favorite cards in this Oracle deck, Opening to Love. You guys, love is on its way, and I really do believe that. I think, like, look, 2 hearts. So the heart's gonna heal. The heart's gonna heal. And then hearing messages from Spirit. The veil is thin right now between the 3D and the 5D. I really believe that. I really believe that, you know, we are getting a lot of divine guidance and a lot of like divinely guided assistance in a way. And we need to be open to receiving it. They will never steer us wrong because they are only energy, right? And you're only listening to what is resonating with you. If something doesn't resonate, then maybe you want to double check into like, is there a trigger point here that you need to follow through? But hearing messages from Spirit, so take your time, meditate, ground. I know everybody tells you to do that. You're like, what does that even mean? I opened up Spotify, I looked up grounding frequency, which is just a frequency of sound, and I just spent some minutes counting down my breath until it became like a very even breath. And then I spent 2 minutes visualizing, just taking energy from deep within the ground. So imagining there were roots coming out of the soles of my feet and merging with the beautiful energy that is in nature. And then I did the same with merging with beautiful energy that is available in air and in spirit. And that's all it took. The frequency was literally 3 minutes long, and that's exactly how I, you know, ground myself right before a reading, and then I do the same right after. All right, you guys, so let's get a animal oracle for the 1010 portal. Oh my God, my favorite spirit is on the bottom. It's the elephant spirit. Long memories, beautifully gentle creatures, but creatures that don't get messed with. Long memories. I think we need to learn our lessons. That's maybe what's coming up here. Right, spirits? I thought that one wanted to come up. Okay. Eagle spirit. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And right there it says Spirit has your back. So honestly, hearing the messages, Spirit has your back, and think of the perspective that the eagle gets. The eagle can fly much higher than most of its prey. It goes really high up. It lives really high up as well because it's able to look at things from a very high level perspective. And when you manifest from that high level perspective, that's when you manifest with purity of heart. You're not manifesting some small little thing. You're manifesting big things for yourself, big things for the people that are in your life, big things for everybody around you. I think that is really important. Change your perspective. Change the way that you are looking at a situation, and that'll really, really help you and everybody else involved in that situation as well, I think. All right, a quick Moonology card. I know we just had that really strong, new moon in Libra, but at the bottom of this Moonology deck, it says a win-win outcome is possible, or is in the forecast. Actually, not even possible, forecast. Okay, Spirit, one Moonology card, please, If it doesn't give me one, I'm just gonna pick from the top, I think. We got one. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon and eclipse. Full moon eclipse. So you guys, I think that we are very close to this cycle completing itself, with the 1010 portal giving us as much guidance as it possibly can, divinely guided guidance that we have to listen, take the higher perspective, open yourself to love, stop with the emperor behavior, heal from the 3 of Swords stupidity that, you know, if you are stuck in a situation, heal from it. I know it's easy to say, better said than done. You're watching tarot readings because you're looking for answers, right? At least that's how I started watching tarot readings when I first started walking down this path. I was like, why me? And this was the only way I found answers. And slowly but surely watching enough of these, and I started to realize, no, I am an empress. I'm sorry, but I am actually going to do what I say, and I am going to follow through, and I do believe in my self-worth. And slowly but surely people around me started to notice, and people were like, yeah, you better not ask this of this person because they're not going to give it to them. Or actually, I haven't been super fair to you, but this is how I'd like to interact with you now. And I'm like, that's fair. These are my boundaries. And we've learned and grown together as people, right? We all grow together as society as well. Okay, I'm going to close this reading off with a couple of romance angels. Spirit, is there, can you please give us some guidance? Wow, okay. I was like, where are the guidance cards? No, there we go. We got one. Bottom of the deck, finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We are going through a major pandemic, so I do believe that a lot of people are facing a ton of constraints right now. But what Spirit has from the romance angels is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So here you go, you guys. A beautiful little card. I think as you heal through the Emperor energy, you will be more open to being vulnerable in a situation. It's just going to take some strength as this wheel turns and the cycle ends. So just bear with the energies, keep focused, keep grounded, and before you know it, we will be out of the 1010 portal, almost heading into the full moon in Aries, and then heading right into some really amazing energies for the 1111 portal. So you guys, I wish you guys the best of the 1010 portal. For my Canadian viewers out there, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I'm hoping you're getting tons and tons of family time and lots of delicious food for not just your body but also your soul. Personal readings will be up shortly. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if there are any other videos you'd like to see in the comments below, and I will start posting weekly readings for the signs that are engaging the most soon. So Libra, you guys are up next, and then I think Leo's after that. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and if nothing resonated from this reading, leave the energy here, and I wish you guys the most beautiful weekend. Thank you very much. Love and light.